let's we'll definitely add it here in a second. Good evening, my beloved Beyond the Call of Duty friends and family. Get in a little bit. There you go. Here, let's see. There. That better? Good evening to our beloved EOW family. It's another Friday, September 15th. I mean, this year is just passing, just like that. We're also about a month since we lost Mr. Core. Yeah. So that's been extremely heartfelt. We had another family member that made a generous donation in his name. So we talked about this, and I haven't done this officially, but since you're here, I've already got one vote in from Allison. But how about we take the questions that came for Scott, and we'll add to it to get it up to $2,500, and we will give a scholarship away in his name, and we'll talk about him to the next recipient. So there you go. You heard it just now. I think we got a 3 vote on it.
Yeah,
so we're good to
sounds
go. And we'll be giving the next scholarship of $2,500 will be in the name of Scott Core, and we'll talk about him and his legacy and what he's left behind, and the family, and some of the rights that have happened. So what a beautiful, beautiful week. We've got an exciting event tomorrow. We'll talk about that. Yeah. And shall we run down and give our thoughts and prayers to the fallen this week? We've got a couple already. So unfortunately, my beloved family, we have 2 losses that happened this week. And the first loss is going to be this officer, and it's Officer Kevin Pram. With Algona Police Department in Iowa. His end of watch was Wednesday, September 13th. He was shot and killed while attempting to arrest a man with an active arrest warrant for harassment. Officer Cram located the subject at 1100 block of South Minnesota Street, Algona. When Officer Cram notified the man that he was being placed under arrest, the subject shot and fled. Officer Cram was transported to the Colusa Regional Health Center, where he was pronounced dead. Subject was arrested in Minnesota and charged with first-degree murder. Officer Cram has served with the Algona Police Department for 8 years, previously served with Nora Springs Police Department for 2 years. He's survived by his beautiful wife and children. Our second officer is this young man. This is Deputy Sheriff Austin. Oh my God, you're gonna have to help me say that name. Say that name. I'm gonna grab my drink real quick.
Rudenhuber? Probably Ruden. Can't believe you left me to say that.
Rulenberg? Yep. Yep. And he's with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office in North Carolina. End of watch was Saturday, September 9th. Deputy Sheriff Austin was killed in a vehicle crash, North Carolina 150 at 5:15 a.m. A box truck driving North Carolina 150 crossed the center line, struck deputy's patrol car. Both vehicles came to a stop in the southbound shoulder. He was transported to Arterium Health Wake Forest Baptist Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. Driver was not injured, has been charged with misdemeanor death by motor vehicle, reckless driving left of center. And here we go again. We have a double whammy. Deputy Austin was a United States Army veteran and has served with the Forsyth Sheriff's Office for 2 years. Previously served with Davidson County Sheriff's Office for 3 years. He's survived by his beautiful wife and 2 children. Again, and you've heard it, we've talked about this, is
Huge percentage.
They've already served their country. They've already dedicated their life to the country. They now come back and serve their city or county or state, and really try to make an impact for society. And we lose him. At least in this case, this is one of the first ones that I'm hearing that this year that the person's getting charged with vehicular manslaughter. So, if some of the prosecutors and the district attorneys would just take a second and recognize these men and women and actually pursue the charges, we might be able to get a reduction in some of these heinous crimes. Let's go ahead and do a toast for these 2 beautiful men. This is Kevin Cram, and this is Deputy Austin Rudin Huber. Hyber? Huber. Yep. Bless you guys. Thank you so much for your service, dedication, and rest in peace. Do a shout out real quick to our sponsor, Lone Wolf Harley-Davidson out of Spokane, Washington. They continue to support us. Shout out to Yokes again. Yokes came through again on a bunch of stuff today. So I want to really shout out to Yokes. If you got a Yokes near you, visit it. Shout out to Michael D's Eatery in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Continued support. Our diamond or platinum or whatever, this is the biggest sponsor that we have, is our Phoenix Protective out of Spokane. Shout out to Sheila Leslie and the Phoenix team for their continued support and everything they do for us. Shout out to Advanced Digital Imaging. Shout out to 1350 Distillery, Shellkirk Construction, and our beautiful Jen with the Garden Street Yoga. If you guys are out tomorrow, please come by. This is the last chance to buy a ticket. At 5 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to be doing a raffle on this beautiful Pan America. It's a 2021, and it'll be raffled off at the Harley-Davidson dealership, Lone Wolf in Spokane Valley. We're going to have a lot of stuff there. We've got food trucks. We've got door prizes. We're doing a 50-50. We're doing silent auction, some cool items. Beer garden, yeah, beer garden.
It's gonna be warm.
It's gonna be warm. Come enjoy. Live music by Rock Candy, and they're an amazing band, is what I hear, and we'll get to hear them. They'll be playing. We've got a great DJ, Brian, and he's gonna be filling in on all the stuff. And so come out there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Support us, share us, like us, pass us along. Donate. If you can't come out there, donate. All this money goes to a good cause. It goes to supporting Beyond the Call of Duty, making sure that,
100%.
yeah, 100%. We're all volunteers. There's not one paid person, but all of these things that we do, supporting the memorial, getting the memorial gas, getting rooms for our team when we're on the road. And we do not stay in Marriott's, by the way.
In fact, sometimes the local PD go, you're staying where?
Yeah, the local PD do. Every now and then it'll be like, yeah, you don't want to stay there. Well, we're on a budget, so come out, share us, like us, and all of that. You had something to say.
I did.
Yeah, so
Back in July 15th,
yeah,
we did a little Three Angels run
you did.
on the west side.
You did. Do I still have that? No, I'm sorry.
But it was basically, for years, our brother Tom, we did a fundraiser for children's hospitals.
Right.
For years and years and years we did that. And then they started doing it to honor the day he passed, which was July 15th.
Right.
So we started to do a posse ride in his honor. Well, that fizzled off. So this year was the first year we decided to do, other people decided, I just helped do a Three Angel run. So basically it was a small group.
Right.
We did a fundraiser poker run.
Right.
Told stories in honor of our Three Angels. Brother Tom, Brother Steve,
And yourself,
my wife, Mel.
yeah.
So
So those of you that don't know, is Damien came to us a few years ago, and Mel is his beautiful wife, and amazing woman. And we were blessed when we got Damien, we got Steve, we got Scott. They believed in what we're doing. They believed in this organization. And so they rode with us and they represented. Unfortunately, a couple of years ago, within 1 week, we lost Mel very suddenly.
yeah, Steve was first.
Steve was first.
3 days later.
3 days later was Mel. So it's been extremely heartfelt. So this year, Damien had reached out to us and said, the Three Angels, we're gonna do the run on behalf of Mel, on behalf of Steve, and on behalf of Tom. And the proceeds were gonna be split three ways.
Yeah, so it went for Tom, it went to children's. For Mel, it went to Paws. That was always her thing.
Yeah.
And here is the portion for Steve.
Wow. Do you want me to?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's see what we have here. Well, you probably know how much.
Christie handed it to me. It was her, he was in charge.
Oh, my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $2,000.
This was a pretty small group that did this, and that's the third of what we raised. So
Miss Allison, are you here?
she was there. Allison and Jason were on that run.
Oh, my God. Well,
It was some pretty. It was the first time that people got the chance to tell stories about mountain. So it was good for me, but
yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, in memory of Steve
Yeah.
Core.
So fuzzy.
I got it for a second bit.
That's weird. It's too bright.
It is too bright. I don't know why. Let's see.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can turn this down.
There you go. Whoa, really dark. There it is.
There it is. Memory of Steve Core.
So this is going to more than likely be an annual thing.
Oh, that would be
So
great.
We'll keep that.
So absolutely, again, we
And
cannot thank.
shout out to Christy and Anthony.
Yep,
They
yep.
did a ton of work and hosted it. They did it at their house. They brought Lyle in for music. It was quite the evening. So,
Nice. Shout out to them, and maybe I can show up next year
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, should we go to comments?
Yeah.
Sandy, thank you so much. Look at that. Look at that. I wish we could put that. Look at that picture.
Oh yeah.
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 There's our good old Steve.
Yeah, it was not too long ago. It was a lot for me. I kept having memories pop up because, as you know, I'm married
Yeah.
to Steve and Angela in Maui, and
yeah.
so that our anniversary was not that long
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Those pictures and memories, and there was a lot of both Mel and Steve.
Yeah.
Lord.
Emery, good evening. Love you. Eddie Gomez, love you. Eddie. Yes, heroes to more than they know. Yeah, you again, you, Eddie. I cannot even fathom, but being the heroes that you are, and allowing your beautiful hero to have worn a uniform, worn a badge, and just been part of everything. So bless you guys. Again, Billy, you are an amazing individual. So much that, Billy, you haven't met Billy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. I mean, he does so much for the Delta Honor Guard. You've been busy, yes, you have, and prayers out to all of the fallen heroes. Prayers out to you for making sure that they are represented with honor and that they are transported with honor. So, just cheers and prayers to you, buddy. Nick, love you. Nick is amazing. Trailer boss in Spokane Valley. Nick has absolutely been amazing, where he will drop everything when he hears us coming and gets us in. Nick, you got three. Well, you have two trailers coming to you in November. We're going to do a full top to bottom. Jason's going to get a hold of you, and we got to get them ready for next year, Nick, because we got a big year.
Come up quick.
It's going to come up quick, but we're running 22 and 23 next year. So we got a lot of men and women that we got to take care of, and a lot of families that we're going to reach out. So we count on you to keep us on the road. So Michelle, again, Anderson, this is another survivor. We love you, Michelle. If you're out and about tomorrow, come see us. We'll be at the Lone Wolf Harley from 11 onwards. So love to give you hugs and loves, and please come out there. So we know you'll be on it, Nick. Thanks a lot, buddy. Well, look, all of you, God bless you. If you're in the area, please come see us at Lone Wolf Harley tomorrow. And we'd love to just see everybody. We've got 3 memorials out there. So if you're in the area, take a look, and you'll see all 3 memorials over there tonight. And Steve, thank you again so much, and we've got, Steve's memory is not gonna at all die, because There are different things that we're doing on our end, even for next year, that we're going to be talking about, Steve, when we're on the road. I'm trying to still get a really good picture up where we can have it with us on the ride and show people who Steve and Scott were and are, and some of their values, and hopefully we can keep some of their values alive in ourselves and represent them with honor and integrity and all of that. So bless you, Steve. Well, we good? All right. It's a long day. Listen, you've heard me say this. It doesn't cost you any money. If you see any first responders, go up to them, ask them if you can give them a hug, tell them you love them, and thank them for the job that they're doing. It does not cost you anything. If you're driving, no drinking and driving, please. No texting and driving. If there's a first responder vehicle on the roadside, do me a favor. Move over, stop, or pull over. Not that hard. So God bless each and every one of you. Again, God bless you guys for thinking of us on a Friday. Keep us going, keep us rocking and rolling, share us, like us, donate, buy some swag. You can still buy tickets tomorrow at Lone Wolf, so buy some tickets. Money goes to a good cause. Love you guys.